Welcome, dear friends. Here we are, another day, another message from one of the books of Emmanuel in our Learning with Emmanuel series. Today, we're going to study a message titled Life, Faith and Life, that is on the book Peace by Emmanuel through the mediumship of Francisco Candido Xavier, and a message that is most beautiful to you and I of thankfulness to God. Thanksgiving weekend, thankfulness that we have this space to study and to grow together. Emmanuel starts this message by saying, quote, "No matter how much you suffer, keep faith in God and move forward along the path that life has given you to travel." Unquote. So, what is the path that life has given you alone to travel? And I say you alone, not because you're going to go through it alone, but it's your path, your reincarnatory plan that includes others, the laws of society. We reincarnate in families, we live in groups, we work, right? So, but the path is given to you. Your neighbor, your spouse, your children, your coworkers have their path. So, where are you today? Physically, where are you living? Where do you work? What have you learned? What are the qualities you have already acquired? And are the things you have to work on? That's the life, the path, the life has given you to travel. We're so blessed to have this reincarnation. We're so blessed to be together, working on our problems together, right? Keep faith in God no matter how much suffering. I've heard, I think that comes from Viktor Frankl in his book, Holocaust survivor and a psychiatrist. And he talked about how pain is inevitable, suffering is not. So pain will exist. We have our physical body that is designed to detect and process pain. Life gives us tests, trials, experiences that may cause pain, physical pain, psychological pain, emotional pain. But then the suffering we have is a lot of the times based on our interpretation of the facts. Gabor Mate also talks about it, right, on his books. But Emmanuel continues, nature itself is a book of trust in divine providence. How many ways can you see in your life that nature is trusting? The trees, the animals, the birds, the sun. As we're going to see, he's going to list everything that happens when nature is trusting divine providence. If you want to know more about divine providence, it's in the book Genesis. There's a whole book about God and divine providence, right? Because divine providence is sending out the resources. And depending on our level of evolution, we absorb more or less of those divine resources. But nature around us is trusting. He says the sun continues to shine, even on a cloudy day. Day after day, for millions of years to come, our sun will shine. Is the energy of the sun is what gives you and I life on earth as we have. Do not lose your optimism. Be optimistic. Optimism has also good health benefits for you. Work is a blessing. Work as any useful activity, not just the jobs we have, but working, serving, helping. Act by building. So every time we do something, we ask ourselves, what am I building that contributes to self-improvement and to spreading goodness in the world? Shifting from the mentality of individual to community. We work on ourselves, but through helping others, we grow more. He says, whoever serves others sows peace and joy for themselves. Research already shows this. When you do service to others, when you serve, when you volunteer, You have benefits, psychological, emotional, physical benefits of dopamine hits, serotonin bursts of interaction with others, and then you keep coming because it makes you feel good and because you're helping others. So when you serve, we sow peace and joy for ourselves, but it comes through helping others. It didn't say when we serve ourselves, when self-care, right? That's one more marketing ploy to keep us lonely and separated and focusing on the physical sensations. One more product, one more massage, one more trip, one more product will make us happy. If you made a mistake, begin again the work to which you committed yourself to. How many times we make mistakes a day, but we keep going. We keep going. We begin anew the work that we said before reincarnating. We had a plan. We said, God, if you grant me another opportunity, I'll do this. God granted us more opportunities. We are here together, and mistakes happen. We begin again. We do not give up or abandon the work. Do not complain or protest. Because when we complain and we protest, what are we doing? We're really rebelling against God's will. Because if God allowed us to go through something, it's because God needs us to learn the lessons of that something. And that something will be different for all of us. It says, seek counsel in patience whenever difficulties arise. So important. When I am faced with a difficult situation, I don't rush to do things, to say things. He says, seek counsel in patience. Breathe, let things go, let things settle a day, and then we will find the time to meditate and connect with our mentors and solve the problems. Talk to a friend, talk to the psychologist, so on and so forth. Convince yourself that pain is always renewal for good. We have to go through this situation at this moment, at this planet of trials and expiations. Now about speech, as we're going to spend time this weekend with our loved ones. He says, avoid unhappy topics. How many of us spend so much time talking about things that are not happy? Not that we're going to abandon the world and live unaware of what's going on, but he's saying, we don't need to focus on it. We can focus on what's good. He says, speak in ways that promote tranquility and elevation. How many times we speak and we don't promote tranquility, promote more discord and lower instincts, right? Learn simplicity so that you do not bend under the weight of useless baggage, useless luggage. Like I said, how many of us fall prey to one more cream, one more massage, one more this, one more trip will make us happier when the spirits are telling us, learn simplicity. Less is more. And give your family members the benefit of less things. Simplicity. So that if you discarnate today, they don't have to deal with your stuff tomorrow. You can Marie Kondo things, you can minimalize things, you can do Swedish death cleaning, right? When we go through, really, do I really need all of this? How much more helpful would it be to have less things in our lives, less to clean, less to maintain, less to worry about? It says, help others without worrying about receiving help in return. Just help. Just do, just do, just do. No one conquers the crown of personal improvement in just one day. So today I may have moved forward in the gauge of goodness, right? It's really incremental, millisecond by millisecond. When I learn to think better, when I learn to process my feelings, when I seek the help of a psychologist, therapist, when I go take care of my health, when I fight for the relationships that matter to me and the things that are of goodness, the improvement comes, but it's not today, tomorrow I'm better and become an angel. It's gradual. gradual. And he says, if you made a mistake, begin again. Made a mistake, begin again. The true spirit is the one who is trying to do improvements. It's in the gospel according to Spiritism, the chapter called Be Perfect. The true spiritist is the one who is, I'm paraphrasing Kardec, who is the one who is seeking continuous improvement. He says, do not complain about companions still unable to understand the infinite love of Christ, wings of angels when they're only beginning to learn how to walk. So today we're here. We understand a little bit more. We're humbled to know that this is the beginning of many, many years, hopefully decades of learning and studying that will not only just to know, but to apply in our daily lives. So today, no matter what happens to you, keep faith in God and move forward in the path that is yours and yours alone. And dear friends, thank you so much for joining us in this journey. I would love to have you in our community. We would love to see your comments, your questions, your sharing, your likes, so that more people can benefit from these messages. And God willing, we'll be back with you another time with another study of one of the books of Emmanuel in what we're calling our Learning with Emmanuel series. Take care. Bye-bye.